guess what I got my hands on? The Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop Face Palette. I'm so excited. I had to film this video straight away. I was just so excited to show you guys this. I was one of the lucky ones to receive it a little bit early. She released a few of them during her Champagne Pop party that she was having, her launch party. But if you guys didn't get one, don't worry, because it is not even officially released yet. It'll actually be out next week. I'll have the dates down below, the official dates of the launch, and they'll definitely have enough palettes to go around, I would hope, because you guys don't want to miss out on this one. It's beautiful. So as you guys probably already know, this is a collaboration with Jaclyn Hill and Becca Cosmetics. It's a little face palette that has blushes and highlighters in it. I just had to have this palette because Jaclyn Hill is honestly one of my favorite people here on YouTube. She's just one of my inspirations. She's beautiful. And I just love what she stands for, and I love how far she has come. And she just really makes me believe that your dreams can really come true and you can do whatever you want. Whatever you want, you can do it and achieve it. So I just really love Jaclyn. I'm sure a lot of you guys do too. So I just love to support anything that she comes out with. So this is the packaging. It's very beautiful. And then the back has Jaclyn on it. And then the actual palette. Sorry, my ring light is like reflecting everywhere, and then the back of it's just gold. And then it opens up like so. You have a humongous mirror, and then you have your two highlights on the bottom. There's a luminous blush and then two other mineral blushes. So all the shades in this are new, except for it does include Champagne Pop. So some of you guys might already have that, but there's a lot of other great colors in here that you can use. Oh, and this palette retails for $52. It's actually a really good price for what you're getting. I feel like these are really good sizes. Like, these highlighters are pretty good sizes. Like, that almost looks like it could be a full size. It's probably not, but it looks pretty good size. And the blushes, I'm happy to see, are nice and pretty decent size as well. Like, I could actually fit my brush in those. I have that little blush, ombre, I don't know if it's the ombre palette, but I have that one Becca palette that has like 3 blushes and a couple highlights, but they're like so little you can't even get your brush in them. But this is the perfect size. I really like it. Sorry, this mirror is totally gonna blind you guys. I'm gonna hold this down here. So we have the luminous blush, which is Rose Spritz. I love that name. In the middle is another mineral blush. This one looks a little bit dark, but it is a really pretty blush if you're wanting something a little darker, like something that you could do as a bronzer and a blush. If you didn't feel like doing bronzer that day. This one is Amaretto. And then we have another mineral blush. This is Pamplemousse, which looks really vibrant and bright, but it looks really pretty on. I'm wearing Pamplemousse today just a little bit with a light hand. And then I'm also, we have our highlighters on the bottom. We have Champagne Pop and the new one, which is Prosecco Pop. I'm actually wearing Prosecco Pop on my cheeks today. It's super, super pretty. I just love this look. I feel like this is so summer. Like, I just love it. It's like a golden goddess. I'm gonna go ahead and do some swatches for you guys. These swatch so nicely. They're beautiful. If you guys haven't tried any of Becca's blushes, you're missing out. They're a beautiful formula, and especially the luminous blushes I am currently obsessed with. I just think they're stunning. So here is the 3 blushes: Rose Spritz, Amaretto, and Pamplemousse. So pretty. As you can see, Pamplemousse kind of looks like a really vibrant color that you wouldn't wear a lot, but honestly with a light hand, this is very, very gorgeous. And then I did try this one out earlier today. It also looked really good for a like brown tone blush. It's kind of almost a mauve undertone. And then of course Rose Spritz is a beautiful, beautiful shimmering blush, which you could do if you wanted to kind of just be like super glowy that day, or if you wanted not to use a highlighter but kind of have a blush highlight in one. That's a good one for that. Now I'm going to swatch the highlighters, and for me, Becca has some of the most intense colored highlighters. They just glow and stand out so much, and they're very smooth on the skin. So here is the highlighter. We have Champagne Pop, of course, which is more of your champagne golden shade. It's very, very gorgeous. And the new color, which is Prosecco Pop. It's more of just a golden tone, which is very, very beautiful. So as you guys know, I did wear the Prosecco Pop today to work towards the end of my shift. So I wore it for about 5 hours and it still looked amazing when I got home. So it does last a pretty good amount of time on the skin, especially something that I like to do. I think I learned this from watching Mac Daddy, but he like sprays his whole face before his highlight with like Max Fix Plus, and then once it's almost dry, it's just a tinge wet, he goes in with his highlighting brush and just highlights his cheekbones, and that will give you the most intense highlight, and it also helps kind of set that in place and help it last all day. So I really like that trick if you're wanting to keep your highlight lasting a long time and just look very intense. Especially when I'm on camera, I love an intense highlight, but it looked beautiful with my neutral makeup that I wore today to work as well. But I am really surprised how much I love the new highlight shade. I thought it would honestly be a bit too dark for me since I am fair skinned. Sometimes it's hard for me to rock those darker highlights, like the more golden tones, and usually I have to go for more of a pearl, but it honestly looked pretty. Especially I think it's gonna be so pretty in the summertime. Like probably in the winter I'm not gonna wear it as much just because I think I'll be just too fair. It's not going to look right with my skin, but right now I have a little bit of a tan and maybe I'm going to get even more of a tan. It looks beautiful, and if you're going to be using self tanner on those days, it's going to look so pretty. But it's like the perfect summertime highlight, just golden goddess glow. I love it. So that's Prosecco Pop. Champagne Pop, you guys might already know about it too. It's more of a darker, I consider it a darker highlight, but it packs so much punch. It is so vibrant on the cheeks and it just makes you look so beautiful and glowy. So I just really like both of them. So you guys with the medium skin tones and the dark skin tones are gonna love this so much. It's so beautiful. But if you're fair like me, don't be scared of it. It's still beautiful. You can still rock all those beautiful blushes in the palette and even the highlights too. And if you are scared and if you maybe think that they don't look right on you, just use that as an eyeshadow. They look beautiful on the lid. This palette is definitely going to be my go-to for the summertime. It's gonna not be put down. I would definitely recommend picking it up if you guys can get it on the launch date. $52 is a pretty good price for 3 blushes and 2 highlights. Usually those things are $30 on their own, so you really get a good bang for your buck with this palette. Especially if you are new to Becca blushes, I highly suggest picking this up because you guys are gonna love them. It's gonna be a new addiction for you because they are some of the best blushes out there in my opinion, and the highlighters, you guys already know they're good. So that's gonna be my little overview of the new Jaclyn Hill and Becca face palette. I'm so excited. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to be getting the eye palette. I'm kind of iffy about it just because there's like 5 or 6 shades, so I'm not really sure if I really need it. Let me know what you guys think, but definitely get the face palette. I really do think this is amazing and a great deal. But yeah, I just thought I would make this quick video for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye guys.